15 years ago, I sold my entrepreneur business for over $1 million. And now trying all over again, growing on social media is a completely different challenge. Everyone always says you have to find your niche. For years, I had a lot of frustration, like trying to create things in things I was just passionate about, things like mindset, self-development, goals, habits. But all these things are really, really broad. And while I was searching for a long, long time on all the particular interests, trying to find out what the hell should I do online? What the hell should I make? And so I was on a beach on Vancouver Island, and suddenly I kind of stumbled across this method. I realized I was actually doing all of this backwards. I didn't have to start with a niche. Instead, we start with something more simple, taking someone from A to B on a journey, whereas A is the problem or the pain that someone is at right now, and B is the outcome or the goal of where they want to be. Taking them from a specific point to a specific goal, and you being the one that can measure how they can get from there to there. And your job is to have the skills already, or to get the skills to take them from A to B, and to be able to measure and guarantee they can get results. That becomes our potent content, and that becomes stories we can tell, stories we've lived and breathed on that A to B journey. And it becomes the emotion that we can put into our content so that we can finally, stand out. All right, so these are the kind of the 4 steps I went through. I'm going to draw this out on the whiteboard for you guys.
We're doing this all wrong. I think we're doing it backwards, all this trying to find our niche. So if you're looking to escape your 9 to 5 and create your own online business, one of the most important things is finding your niche. But for me, I got stuck on this for years. And so I'm going to simplify this for what really, really works for me. And it starts with focusing on high ticket offer first. All right, so if you're like me, you probably spent a long time trying to figure out what the hell could I sell online? What the hell could I do? What the hell is my niche? What is my offer? And it gets so overwhelming and so confusing. And I tried this for many, many years. And what happens is we end up creating like all this random content in many different categories. Like I had habits here, I had mindset for a lot of my videos. Then I was jumping around on like goal setting, New Year's resolutions, just general like motivation. And so we have this like content that's all over the place, and it's never really going to speak to our target audience. So everyone talks about finding a niche and speaking to your niche. Finally, what really actually worked for me is starting with this, the A to B transformation. So if you have your customer, this is you going from your 9 to 5 to actually creating your own business. And let's say this is your customer. And they're starting right now at a place where they feel trapped by something, and something is bothering them. So there's a problem and it's painful. So many problems out there. So you got to think about what A to B journey could I help somebody with? And it could be a skill like helping people with building a website. But I think the really important A to B journeys that we're trying to actually find are the transformational ones that really take someone from a deeper pain, something that really impacts their life, to be a place where they've solved that problem. So we're going from A problem and a pain, to B, where it's almost like their dream outcome. And something leading them on to more happiness in their life. So there's 2 main A to B journeys that I think are really important to try to pick when you're trying to find one that you can help somebody with. And number 1 is an ROI journey, and number 2 is a transformation. So the classic example of a transformation would be a fitness journey of how to lose 20 pounds. They're really, really struggling with this right now, but you have experience and skills in helping people go through that journey and know what it takes inside and out. An ROI transformation is basically, think of it like a money printer. It doesn't have to be monetary, but it's where you are getting something super, super valuable. You're getting more value at the B side of the journey. So you're going from struggling with little cash to ending up with more cash. Now, it doesn't have to be cash. It could be an ROI of confidence. I've gone from little confidence to a lot of confidence. And so typically an ROI value will also be a transformational journey as well. So what I did, which really, really helped me, is I was on a beach one time in one of my favorite beaches in Vancouver Island, and this was last summer, and finally it kind of hit home and of what my A to B journey was. And then I could go back and figure out my whole like avatar niche thing afterwards, and that then reveals what kind of content that you should really, really laser in and focus on. The goal is our content is laser focused towards our avatar. And so it speaks directly to them, speaks to their pain points and what they're going through. And we can only really find out that when we pick an A to B journey, one big transformation ideally, or one ROI where the customer gets more at the other end, or saves a lot of money, or makes a lot of money. And once we know this journey, we can figure out all of the problems, all the micro problems along the journey, and all the pain points, all the emotions, all the feelings, and suddenly our content will become a lot more potent and powerful and emotional. And when we add the emotion to this and our content, we're going to drive more engagement and supercharge the customer to click on a link. So such as when people say link in description on YouTube videos, that is our link to some kind of landing page that offers a freebie or a call or a workshop. And we'll talk about this in another video. So to make our call to action, the click link in description, like super, super potent, we need to figure out the A to B journey, make our content more emotional. We need to talk directly to their problems, talk directly to their pains. We can then go off and research exactly what people are experiencing here. And our avatar and niche then becomes clear. Now, like I was saying on the beach, I got a notepad. I was sitting there on the beach with the sunset coming down, and I actually listed down a series of A to B transformations that I could help. I can help people build a website, go from no website, not know how to do tech to build a website. I could take people through achieving goals with using habits, like all the things that I specialize in. So think about all the skills that you can use to get them across this journey that you have already. Maybe you have them from your 9-to-5 experience. Another good high value transformation is something that saves a lot of time and pain and effort in someone's life. So if you can get time back, that is a high return on investment, because they go from not having much time to getting a lot of time back. And it's such a big transformation in their life to help every area of their life. You can even think about your A to B thing, your A to B offer being a bundle of things where they get return on investment, they can make more money, get more time back, and transform their life. And so when I was on the beach, I realized there was a powerful example of this, of helping people. So my transformation is helping people go from trapped in a 9-to-5 where they're feeling unfulfilled by their 9-to-5, to helping you create your own entrepreneurial online business, and how to create how to create traffic, and how to create your offer, how to create freebies, all the things along this whole A to B journey. So you start to sell things at this end. If our content is not powerful and potent, we'll get stuck here. And I've been stuck here for many years with zero engagement. And then finally last year, when I started laser focusing in, my email list grew, my freebies downloaded. I was doing a lot on X, on other platforms, and that was starting to grow. And now super excited to do this exact same approach here on YouTube. All right, so because finding your niche was such a big problem, I actually ended up researching 15 really powerful questions from top entrepreneurs like Tom Bilyeu, Mel Robbins, Daniel Priestley, Stephen Bartlett, Alex Hormozy, and did a lot of research around it. And so I created this free quiz that anyone can really use, and it'll give you a score out of 150. And at first I was kind of getting 40 or 50 out of 150. I'm realizing I was missing a lot of key things, like making it really specific. Does my audience know they have this problem? All right, check out the quiz. The link will be in the description. Okay, so here's an example of how you can do this. First, you can think of some of your skills on the right-hand side. So I can help people with websites, with marketing, and think of a lot of your 9-to-5 experiences where you have expertise that not a lot of other people may necessarily have. So I have been a coder for 20 years. I have mindset experience. Number two, what's really, really going to help is specific. This is a real breakthrough for me of thinking, how can I create a specific A to B journey? So if it was mindset and confidence, the A to B journey result going from not confident to confident, it's really, really hard to measure. So think specific and measurable. Those are the things you want to flag. So yes, building a website. So let's draw our A to B. So B, we want to talk about the ROI and value and transformation. We want to think about these things. So going from A to, this is our customer, and they're going from here to here, from pain, problem, and pain to dream outcome. And so we could take them from no website to website. For me, I could take them from 9-to-5 pain to their own business. And we can get really specific and niche with this. It could be going from no tech knowledge to learning Notion to help manage their life. Notion is a amazing software I use to manage my whole business. For you, it could be not being able to play piano to no piano to piano. It could be, for a case of my nephew, he does mountain biking. So no MTB, let's call it mountain biking repair to MTB repair. And even for my brother, I talked about he has no skills, but suddenly realized that he loves snooker. And what do you love to do? So factor that in your skill set. He loves snooker. You could help people be able to play snooker. And then what really helped me is just listing these out. And when I kind of lasered in on this one, helping people do this one, I knew this was the one because I could feel it inside, because I knew they go from a lot of pain here, and it's a big transformation to where they may be working hard over here, but they're going to have so much more financial freedom, so much more time freedom and location freedom, and really following something that means a lot to them, a lot more meaning and purpose in their life, where their work feels amazing. So this whole journey felt perfect for me. And I could laser in and find my niche by actually taking this, putting it down on another sheet of paper, and then digging into the exact A to B workflows of different areas of this journey I could help with. So it could be launching your first product. It could be launching your first freebie. It could be how to get leads, how to create powerful YouTube videos, how to set up a YouTube. So there's many more A to B niche journeys in here, which is why when we start with A to B, we can drill down and find that niche journey, and then we find our avatar, so our ideal customer, after we've found all of this. And let's look at how I was rating some of these. So no website to a website. Is it a transformational journey? Does it involve emotion and experience? Well, if you've launched your business and you create a new website and you can start making some money, then yes, but not as powerful as something like this. This is just a single task of going from a no skill to a skill. No piano to a piano. Now, that's an interesting one, because even though it seems like it's a skill, so let's put S for it's a skill that you're learning of how to play piano, the feelings, I'm going to use code words here, or code letters. So the feeling, and I would say an absolute transformation, the rest of your life being able to play music and that feeling that it gives you, I would say this is a really, really powerful one. This is very much save money from going to the bike shop when you learn a skill. So often there's a lot of these hidden transformations in skills, even with snooker as well, the fun and good times you have playing snooker with other people. If you don't know what snooker is, it's probably... You may, if you're not from England like me, then you may not know what snooker is, but you can see here, no take a notion, you may be saving time. So really just map out these, drill into one that you love, and then think about all the transformational values. And so this becomes your offer. You're going to offer something where the final end result experience, the dream goal, and all of the rewards that come with it is what we're going to offer. Then you can go find your niche. So to wrap this all up, what the hell is a niche? And so a mentor once said to me last year, the easiest way to think of it as a niche is just a group of people. So there's a group of people that want to go from here to here. There's a group of people that want to start their own business and they're in pain on their 9 to 5. There's a group of people that can't play the piano, but they wish they could one day, and they've been putting it off for a long time. So the more you drill down inside of here, inside of each one of these, you'll find more specific groups of people. And the more specific you get to, the more valuable and actually the higher price you can charge for that thing. So this could be busy parents or busy entrepreneurs. Another thing to think about is, does your niche and your group of people have money available? So ideally, we want to be selling a high ticket service here, which is more like a one-on-one consultancy or coaching program versus a course. And courses are low value, but consulting, coaching, especially one-on-one, are high value. And then over time, you can do high ticket, small groups of people. All right, my friends, so hopefully this was useful. We'll be talking in other videos more about this whole flow, my A to B, and how to get people through here. But one of the most important things is finding your A to B offer. And so you can see the finding your niche thing is confusing because it's so backwards. You've got Danko, who's amazing, but Danko's always telling you, you are the niche. And then it gets even more confusing, even though he's right. What the hell does that mean? I find when we start with a specific A to B journey, like this, something that you specialize in, and figure out all the benefits and feelings and emotions and transformations and return on investments that you can do with each one, you can drill in and find your A to B journey. Then your niche and your avatar, who you're targeting, all become pretty obvious. And then finally, to wrap all this up, once you know your A to B journey, everything is downstream from there. Like all the content that you create can now be laser focused. You can research, especially the pain point of where the customer is right now, what they're feeling, what they're going through, you can reach out to try and find these people and speak to what they're actually going through and what they're saying. You can reach out and look through YouTube comments of similar videos of people that are having this problem and see what they're saying in the comments. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the quiz. 15 questions, score yourself out of 100, see how powerful your niche is. And any questions you get low scores, kind of look at how you can improve those areas. The link will be in the description, totally free. All right, my friend, I will see you in the next one.